Welcome back to Thistle Farmstead. My name's Todd. If this is your first time to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Today's video is going to be a follow-up video on our Mingle hard surface pressure washer cleaner. In a previous video, I did a review of this unit and unfortunately it failed within the first minute of using it. So what I did was I contacted the vendor because it does come with a warranty, and the vendor did send me a new unit. So we're going to test this one today and see if it lasts any longer than the first one. Maybe the first one was just a fluke. It was a manufacturing defect or something. I don't know. But we're going to put it through the test again and see how the second one works. As usual, if you like this video or you find it entertaining, press that like button. It helps me out a lot and it helps the channel out a lot. Also, remember to subscribe to keep up to date with all of our videos, and press that notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post a new video. So if you remember in our first video, and if you didn't get a chance to watch that, I'll put a link in the description below, so please go and check that one out. In the first video, this unit failed within literally the first minute of me trying to use it. And what happened was, it has a pipe on the bottom here that has the nozzles in it, and this directs the pressure down to the nozzles. What happened was the plug in the end of this pipe here blew out, and then the water would just come out the end and it didn't really work anymore. After that video, I had a couple of people ask me if I overpressurized this thing, which could cause the plug to blow out, and I didn't. As you can see here, this unit is rated for 3600 psi max. My pressure washer, which is a Troy belt pressure washer, it's rated at 2600 psi, so it's 1000 psi less than what this is rated for. So I can't say that I overpressurized this and blew that end out. I think it was just a manufacturing defect on that unit, which caused that. But like I said, the vendor did come through. He sent another one. So let's open it up and take a look at it. And we'll test it out this morning too. And he didn't ask that I send this one back, which is good. I didn't have to worry about shipping on that. And one of the nice things, I'm hoping, if you again watch the first video, one of these tubes leaked around the connection here. I don't remember which one it was, but since he sent a new one, hopefully neither of these new tubes will leak, and I have something that will work as it should. So it comes with 2 extensions. And it comes with the unit, and that's really all that's in the box. Comes with some instructions. Comes with the warranty card, which was helpful the last time. And 2 additional nozzles that you can replace, and a little tool to clean the nozzle if it gets clogged. So that's nice. Let's take a look at this one. Looks the same as the other one. And here we can see that there are indeed 2 plugs in the end of this. Now, I did go look for that plug before, because with a unit like this and it blew out, you would think that plug would be around somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And I know it had to be in there initially because the unit did work nicely initially before it popped and the plug blew out, but I cannot find that plug anywhere. It must have, who knows, at 2600 psi, who knows how far that it flew out. But this one has both plugs in it. So we'll hook it up and we'll test it out and see how it works this time. Here's my pressure washer, and as you can see on the top, right under the Troy belt there, you can see that it's rated for 2600 psi. So let's put this thing together. These two extensions just snap on to the unit here. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yes. And you pull the collar back and they snap on. So that's 1, 2, okay. And then on the end of my pressure washer gun, the same thing, you pull this collar back, take the tip out that comes with the pressure washer, and then we'll connect this directly to the unit. Let me lay it over like this. Pull the collar back on here. Okay, so it's all connected up now. I'll start the pressure washer and we'll try it out. Now you can see the difference in the concrete here that I washed just with the pressure washer tip. So I'm going to come out here to this section of concrete that hasn't been washed, and we'll try the unit and we'll see how it works. Okay, that looks like it did pretty good. Let me take the camera off the tripod here. Come up a little closer. Yeah, so you can see that it's taking the dirt off. I have to go slow with it, but that's okay. I don't expect it to be really fast. It's got to be faster than that doing it with the pressure washer nozzle, which you have to go in small little sections to get it clean. So I'm going to set up the camera on a time lapse and we'll start washing the rest of this and see how it goes. So that did seem to work really well this time. The only thing that I noticed is that because the wand is pointing straight down, it doesn't really blow the dirt that it kicks up off of the concrete. So you can see these stripes here where it's leaving the dirt on the concrete. Now it's cleaning the concrete, don't get me wrong, but what I'm going to have to do is come back and actually pressure wash or hose that off to get the dirt off, because if it dries on there, then it's going to leave streaks like that. But I have to say, this one is working a lot better. Obviously it's working, first of all. Secondly, none of the tubes are leaking like the first one did, so it's doing really well. And the thing that I'm finding with it is that you need to go in steady forward and backward motion, pushing in the direction, or really not pushing, kind of just letting it float in the direction of the wand. If you try to go side to side, it tends to want to lift up and doesn't work quite as well. But what I'm doing is just slow overlapping strokes back and forth, so that I try to get everything in one pass. I'm going to crank up the pressure washer and then just wash off this area here so that we can see how it looks without this residual dirt on it. Now that I've washed it off, you can see slightly some striping where you go back and forth. Now I went this way back and forth with the surface cleaner, and you can see a little bit of striping. Not sure if it's showing up on the camera or not. And I did overlap, but you know, that's not the end of the world by all means. It's 100% better. Here's another area that you might be able to see. And on this one, I did go back and go in the opposite direction that I went the first time, but you can see some of the stripes here. And again, I'm not going to really worry with that. I can go back over it and in the opposite direction and try to remove some of those if I really felt the need to, but I don't know that that's a big issue. So I'm going to continue on and go down through here and try to clean up the rest of this upper portion. I'll put you back on the tripod. Whoops, looks like I have a geyser. What happened is I blew a hole in my hose here. Yeah, what caused that? Okay, you would think it might have broke at some of these places that were all gnarled up, but nope. I think I may have another hose. Let me see if I do. Just going to take the water hose and get this dirt off of here so that it doesn't dry and make it all striped up. Okay. I think you can see how good it's doing. You can definitely see exactly where I backed the wand up and stopped. And here is where my pressure washer hose broke. So it's definitely doing a great job on cleaning. If anything, I would say it's leaving a little bit of striping, but that's not, I guess, due to the unit itself. It's just the nature of how it works. It's spinning and you're pulling it back and forth. There's a little bit more there. I don't know if you can see it well or not. But what I'm doing is, and I tried to get a video of it, is I'm overlapping 50%, and then I'm going forward and backward on the same path to try to get rid of that striping, but it's still doing it a little bit. What I did here on these other panels, and you probably saw in the time lapse, is I went in a opposite direction. So I went 90 degrees to the first pass on the second pass, and it looks good. I don't necessarily see any of the striping on it as much, and like I said, it looks 100% better than what it did, so that I'm not going to really complain too much about a little bit of striping, because it's really, as you can see, it's cleaning most of the dirt off. So it looks like I'm going to have to take a trip to my local big box store, home improvement store. We got a Lowe's and a Home Depot close, and we have Ace Hardware close by. So maybe I'll check one of those three and see if I can get a new pressure washer hose, and then I'll continue. So I'm back from Home Depot. Got me a new hose here. So let's put this bad boy on and try it out. See if we can keep going with the cleaning. Nice fluorescent yellow. Not going to lose that, I guess. Oh man. Okay. Tangled up. This just happens to be a Ryobi wand also that I replaced last year, because the other one had a leak in it. So now I got a Ryobi hose and a Ryobi wand. I think the driveway came out nice this time. The Mingle pressure washer attachment did a good job on getting it clean. Man, it's nice. The wind is blowing out here. It's breezy. It's cooled off a little bit. But yeah, it looks really good. It did a good job on cleaning everything up. So this time the Mingle hard surface cleaner did a great job. Cleaned the driveway as I expected and didn't break. So check the link below if you're interested in picking one of these up. And thanks for watching.